And you are watching English news program on Azərbaycan Television. On September 22nd, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Aliyev, arrived in New York City, United States, on a working visit to participate in the 80th session of the UN General Assembly.
President İlham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva were welcomed by officials at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Aliyev, met in New York with Bruce Flatt, CEO of Brookfield Asset Management, one of the world's largest alternative investment management companies.
Bruce Flatt noted that his visit to Azerbaijan in 2023 left a deep impression due to the country's economic achievements and development processes. He highlighted the increasingly expanding successful cooperation between his company and the State Oil Fund of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Bruce Flatt congratulated Azerbaijan on the results achieved in Washington regarding the normalization of relations with Armenia, stating that this creates favorable opportunities for deepening economic cooperation in the region. Hailing the successful development of relations between Azerbaijan and Brookfield Asset Management, President İlham Aliyev emphasized that this creates broad opportunities for the long-term strategic development of the cooperation. During the conversation, they shared their views on Azerbaijan's potential in the renewable energy sector and the prospects for the country to become a regional energy hub. Brookfield Asset Management, founded in 1899 and headquartered in Canada, is a leading global company in alternative investment management. The company manages investment portfolios in key areas such as infrastructure, real estate, renewable energy, private equity, and credits. Currently, the total value of assets under Brookfield's management exceeds $1 trillion. The company is represented in major financial centers worldwide, including New York, London, Sydney, Dubai, São Paulo, Mumbai, and Shanghai.
On the same day, President İlham Aliyev received George Volker, Chairman and CEO of Neuberger Berman in New York.
The sides exchanged views on the current state and future prospects of cooperation between Azerbaijan and Neuberger Berman. President İlham Aliyev underlined that Azerbaijan attaches importance to expanding cooperation with international financial institutions and reputable investment companies, expressing confidence that the partnership with Neuberger Berman will continue to develop successfully. It was noted during the meeting that the effective partnership between the State Oil Fund of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Neuberger Berman, established in 2016, has contributed both to the development of Azerbaijan's financial sector and the expansion of international investment opportunities. George Walker briefed the president on his company's global financial and investment activities, expressing satisfaction with the existing cooperation with Azerbaijan. He stressed the significance of economic processes in the region for the company and pointed out that opportunities to expand the partnership through new projects are currently being explored. Founded in 1939 in New York, Neuberger Berman is a global investment management firm that today manages assets worth over $500 billion for international institutions, advisors, and individual investors.
Baku hosts first Azerbaijan International Investment Forum. President İlham Aliyev addressed the participants of the forum. The message was read out by Shahmar Movsumov, head of the Department for Economic Issues and Innovation Development Policy of the Presidential Administration of Azerbaijan.
Dear forum participants, I cordially welcome you to the first Azerbaijan International Investment Forum. I'm confident that this forum, held in Azerbaijan for the first time, will become an important platform to deepen mutually beneficial cooperation, build new partnerships, discuss leading ideas and projects, and attract new investments to the country. Since gaining independence, Azerbaijan has placed special emphasis on collaboration with foreign investors and on implementing projects with leading global companies that are of great significance for both our country and the region. Social and economic reforms carried out in Azerbaijan, along with its integration into the global economy, have created wide and favorable opportunities for international businesses. Azerbaijan's favorable geographic location makes it a strategic hub of regional economic policy. Transit volumes through the Middle Corridor are growing every year and are expected to increase further with the commissioning of the Zangezur Corridor. In this way, Azerbaijan is not only contributing to today's energy security, but also building the green economy of all. Our main goal is to realize innovative business ideas and expand favorable business opportunities. I invite you all to bring capital, technology, and ideas to Azerbaijan. I am confident that turning your ideas and initiatives into real projects in Azerbaijan will establish a strong foundation for successful cooperation and shared prosperity. I wish every success to the work of the forum and fruitful new partnerships to all participants. İlham, Baku, September 22nd, 2025.
Azerbaijan's peace agenda and the projects implemented in this direction highlight the country's exemplary experience in the field of post-conflict recovery. These initiatives are being carried out solely through Azerbaijan's own efforts, just as the country liberated its territories through military means after 30 years of ineffective action by the UN, OSCE, and other international organizations.
There was a total destruction of infrastructure in Karabakh. Our cities and villages were leveled to ground. Sanitation, water supply, electricity, railroads, highways, all was totally ruined. So we spent most of our money in these first years of reconstruction to build infrastructure, and in parallel to build villages and cities. So now we are almost in the final stage of infrastructural development. I think full infrastructure projects will be ready maybe in 2-3 years. And now we spend more money for housing projects. So it's now visible, like buildings are coming from the middle of nowhere. And our plan is to provide decent housing conditions, jobs for all the former IDPs, and the process has started. As I said, more than 50,000 already live on their ancestral lands.
Immediately after the 44-day patriotic war, Azerbaijan launched large-scale reconstruction efforts based on new concept. In the liberated territories, innovative initiatives such as Smart City, Smart Village, and Green Energy Zones have been implemented. All of these projects are being carried out using Azerbaijan's internal resources. Rather than dwelling on the past, Azerbaijan now focuses on confident steps towards future development. Notably, it is Baku that has taken the initiative in proposing a peace agreement with Armenia following the events of the past 30 years. This reflects the logical outcome of Azerbaijan's belief that peace and stability will bring lasting benefits not only to the region but to the wider world. One of the key issues repeatedly emphasized by the President of Azerbaijan is the need for reform in the working principles of certain international organizations, most notably the United Nations. For many years, the UN failed to play an effective role in resolving the Karabakh conflict or other similar disputes. The 4 resolutions adopted in 1993 remained unimplemented, merely existing on paper. This has underscored the UN's current system's inability to uphold the principles of justice and international law. Ultimately, President Ilham Aliyev's views resonate with those of many politicians and experts worldwide. The protection of the rights and principles of not only major powers but also small and medium-sized countries is the only true guarantee of global justice.
Last week, ANAMA detected and neutralized 95 anti-personnel mines, 14 anti-tank mines, and 1,286 unexploded ordnances. During the reporting period, a total of 1,130.6 hectares of land were cleared of mines and unexploded ordnances. Additional 115 individuals returned to Hasanri's village of Audara on September 22nd. The residents reached the village and were handed over the keys to their new homes. From now on, they will spend the remainder of their lives in their native land. Thus, the number of families who were relocated to their village reached 118. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.
Təyyarədə gecikmə var. Biraz yubanacağım.
Siz AzTV xəbərə baxırsınız. İndi AzTV-nin mobil tətbiqi ilə ən son xəbərləri istənilən yerdə, istənilən an izləyə bilərsiniz.
Azərbaycan Radiosu 105 FM.
Ulduzlar yatar, bircə baxışla günü oyadar. Gəl baxışınla baharı qaytar, quşlar qayıtsın, qoy qatar qatar.
Hazırdır.
Deməli hələ baxmağa vaxtımız var.
Azərbaycan Qranprisi start verildi. Olsun da buradan 2 Williams'ı görürük. Davamı necə gələcək?
Təəssüf edirəm xanım, gecikmisiniz. Konsert artıq başlayıb.
Artıq AzTV-nin yeni mobil tətbiqi ilə bizi istədiyiniz yerdə canlı izləyə biləcəksiniz. AzTV, İlham TV, Mədəniyyət TV, Azərbaycan Radiosu və Beynəlxalq Radio. Hamısı bir tətbiqdə, bir toxunuş uzaqlığında. Bunun üçün mobil cihazlarınızda Android üçün Play Market, iOS üçün App Store-dan AzTV mobil tətbiqini yükləyin.